generally, the idea of 8:30 is to ensure that more and more people prepare because of the extended protocols right now. The wearing of masks before you can vote, checking of temperatures, and all of those issues. So if you don't extend that time, it will clog into the voting period, the voting accreditation and voting period. But what has happened is that the extension is also that polls will close at 2:30, meaning that there's also a 30 minutes extension. But anybody who is already on the line who has already queued, even after 2:30, will still vote. So all of it is to accommodate this uncertain situation that we have found ourselves.
It's been good here, turning up at this particular huge center where we've got about 10 or 5 polling units, Gbado Primary and Secondary School in Akpakpava, Benin City. I'm impressed. The turnout looks good. The atmosphere looks safe and sound. There is a sense of excitement on the faces of the electorate. They are showing signs that they are willing to vote for their conscience. And I think it's a big kudos to the Nigerian police force, because their physical presence is very calming. Because in this kind of situation, you need to have a physical presence that the people can be comfortable to tell their own younger or elder ones at home, please come and vote. It is safe and sound. And you are about to start yet, but the enthusiasm, the excitement in the atmosphere, the safety, I'm impressed. Now, one thing you need to understand in policing, we prefer to work on crime prevention. It's a very strong foundational strategy in stopping crime prevention. And when you talk about crime prevention, yes, it does save lives, it does save properties, and it does reduce the budget, it reduces the cost of fighting crime. Because when you prevent crime, when you set up an architecture that seems to prevent crime, it saves you cost, because once the crime happens, it becomes more expensive, more complicated. So what I'm seeing here is, number one, hopefully, there's what we call the chest in law enforcement. The C there stands with community collaboration. So far, the police have collaborated with the community. Example, when the Oba of Benin interfered and spoke as a leader, as an elder, as a head of the society, people had to go and calm down, because they know that he has power traditionally, customarily, that you cannot mess around with. That's about the C. Now we'll talk about the H. What are the hotspots? What is the strategy of the electoral security for the hotspots? The flashpoint. If they got that covered very well to prevent crime in the hotspot and the flashpots, it will get a long way to save them. Yet we are going to see that. Now we talk about the E, the environmental design. Now if you look at this particular polling unit, it's open. You can see from 100 meters, 200 meters away. So if anything wants to come up, there's going to be any kind of fight, an officer can see it from far distance. So the design layout is flat, it's accessible, you can see from every angle. If there are appian ways, it doesn't help security in environmental design.